Hello, everyone, and welcome to our monthly tournament here at GOGI Games. It's part of our GOGI Games Invitationals for 2019. My name is Meek. I'm one of your hosts alongside
With Shake.
Shake.
Hello
No,
there, guys. I'm quite hyped to see.
no, 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 no.
What?
This is not how it works. You should.
What?
Everyone has a nickname. I paused. I like.
What?
I froze because
Why?
you had. I remember you had a nickname before because
Before?
you came on the show before.
I don't know. What's my
No.
nickname? I never had a nickname. Okay, guys, give me a nickname, okay, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Okay. Anyways, Sheikh Amiruddin. I should go and update the who's actually this thing. No, everybody has a nickname when they come on the show. I'm like,
But
I was gonna go like Sheikh, and then like no, there was something.
ooh, I don't know. What would you have called me if it's not my name?
The king.
Oh, okay.
Sheikh,
Prince.
Sheikh.
Sheikh means prince.
Sheikh is prince.
Yes.
All right, Raja is king, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. As is that something versus
that something?
Affinity? Yeah, I can't really see,
Yeah.
but Affinity. Okay, he has a pretty good head start.
Yeah.
Oppo,
So Olivia Mendes on the right. Affinity dropping 4 cards. I think that's what you expect. Affinity to be doing dropping 5 cards, maybe.
yeah, it looks like a 5 card draw,
Oh,
and
oh,
and it's all shiny. I
it's
realize, shiny and what do you call it?
shiny and bright.
Expeditions, and he's playing against
Oh,
Waitan,
sweet.
which looks like Blue Moon, Serum Visions, 2 basic lands, and I think that's Search for Escanta, that flip card.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
but that's a Misty Rainforest. Might be. Oh, yeah, it's
Is
Blue
it
Moon.
Blue
Yeah.
Moon? Yeah, okay, so
Blue
it's
Moon.
Blue Moon. So straight out as Blue Moon
Mhm.
goes for the shock.
Oh, another shiny opponent.
From
So
so pretty.
I mean, with the kind of start that Mendes have, I think Wei Teng is still in an okay spot. Blue Moon is known to run bolts and multiple. What do you call it? The one that deals to can split.
Fog bolt.
Electrolyze. Fog bolt,
Fog bolts,
electrolyze,
electrolyzers.
which is extremely good against Mendes. Swarm of 1/1. So Wei Teng is in a pretty good spot. He fed shock quite early.
I think
Signaling either an op or bolt.
yeah, I mean that's the only thing that
Mhm.
you would fetch for, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that you would shock for, especially
Mm.
against an opponent who is playing a hyper aggressive deck
Yes.
like
Ooh,
Olivier here.
Chelly's main board for Affinity. This is something
What?
quite special. Like I have not
Alright.
seen Chelly's in the main board for Affinity.
Yeah, that is
Some
really
next
strange
level.
because like
Mhm.
they're just trying to cast
There are 0 drops.
yeah.
They play one? They do have some number of 1 drops. Maybe not as much, or maybe he
What
geared his
Signal
yes,
Pest, Galvanic Blast,
yes.
Springleaf Drum that we're seeing
Mm,
right now.
yeah.
Are there any other 1 drops? Yeah, so it's so
Yeah.
strange. Like for Affinity, you'll be playing
Mm.
Chalice or Void, but I suppose that's just to stop certain decks, right,
Yes.
for going off.
Maybe he's hedging against the faster decks, which
All
is
the
Hogak.
combo
Hogak
decks.
do rely on their 1 drops to cast the 2 0 mana 8/8.
Oh yeah, Zero
And okay, the thing is, I mean, to main deck Chalice, he probably has configured his deck in such a way to reduce the number of 1 drops, I will
Mhm.
assume. And Thing in the Ice is pretty good against the board right now. So, can he animate and then attach? Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Nah,
If he can.
I don't think you
Okay,
can attach.
he's going for the normal damage plan, which I like against bolt decks. But he has Chalice, so he's in an okay spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So waiting here, I mean like through the
Mm.
chalice, right? Like
Mhm.
he can cast all his one
Mm.
mana cards. So it's not a too big of a problem, but still kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is because it shuts down his Serum Visions, his Orb, bolts primarily for this matchup because he needs to get rid of the creatures.
Yeah, but
So,
it doesn't shut down the
thing in the eyes. So I mean, he can still cast his cards, allow his opponent to react. If the opponent forget his trigger, is a bonus. I get to -1 counter, and then my spell resolve. If he remembers, okay, half of what I want to do resolves anyway. So, but I'm sure Olivia remembers. You don't buy a foil chalice and then forget your
and
trigger.
then forget to
trigger. So I think yeah.
Mm.
Wei Teng is still in an okay position, but that flyer is presenting like a
Yeah.
2 turn clock for now.
Exactly.
What
Well,
do-
he's got Archmage's Charm, which
And then he can steal.
his hand. Can he steal it? Gain
Yes.
control. Oh,
Yes, he can. I mean,
Ooh.
does it come together with the attachment or
Yeah,
the?
it comes
eh,
together with the equipment.
Oh wow.
Olivier should, I think, by the end of this turn, try to unequip it
Oh yeah, I
because
mean it
because
belongs to
it
him,
counts.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it counts Olivier's number of enchantments.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So he
artifacts.
knows. Okay, so he
Right.
knows. He
Okay.
knows.
So he gets it onto the steel overseer here.
That is
That'll be
not
so
something we get
painful.
to see every day. First is the chalice on the Affinity, and now Azorius. I mean, Ashmei's charm to steal a 0-2.
That's the thing, right? I brought up the Archmage's Charm because I have no idea what it does, right? Like counter target spell, which is
Okay,
great.
okay,
Target player draws 2 cards, which is great.
okay.
But
The last
this
mode,
last
the
mode is
hidden magic.
very it's really interesting because you can only target a non-land permanent. He could
Mm-hmm.
have taken actually I think the oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
he
even
can't
though
take
the problem was
cranium
the
plating.
cranial
Yeah,
plating,
he
he can't
couldn't
take the
take. Yeah.
cranial plating.
So I mean, okay, now he's in an okay spot. He can anything. If anything happens, he can
He can fire
throw
off like 3 spells.
3 spell to flip the thing, or he can get the Ornithopter to block the Emorph if needed. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
but he can't commit a lot. He needs to bounce the Emorph in a way. I mean, he needs to plan to bounce the Emorph so that he doesn't die from infect.
Yeah.
And if I'm Olivia, I would just really go all in because the removal suite for Blue Moon minus of the bolts is. I don't think there's a lot that can deal with the Emorph. So,
Yeah, I mean like it's only like you said,
mm,
bolts and the fog bolts
for
and
yeah, but
electrolytes. But
electro.
that depends if whether Wei Teng runs electrolytes. The
Yes.
format
Is
nowadays is so fast. You can't be spending like 3 mana just to like deal 2 damage and draw a card. Uh,
mm,
where Archmage's Charm I think replaced some of the electrolyzers because
yes.
it has good good applications for 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here blocks the Inkmoth Nexus, gonna pump up everyone.
Yeah, I mean he can do it at either end step or what. It doesn't matter. So yeah, this is
Mm.
where Wei Teng gets to go crazy. Flip the thing in the eye so that the 2 cards go back to their hand. I mean,
Yeah,
if Olivier has yet to make a land drop, which quite confident he hasn't, he can drop the Inkmoth and still continue. But his fist, ooh, he passed the turn. I see.
that's why. Okay, so now it's gonna be a little bit problematic because
2 turn clock from Wei Teng as well.
yeah, but he can block, right? Like
Mm.
Olivia can cast lay the Inkmoth Nexus, which he does, a
And
very shiny one. Have the
ooh,
Steel
Master
Overseer.
of Ethereum.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an 8.
Oh wow, it's bigger than the horror. My
Yes.
goodness.
I don't think damage based removal deck has an easy time against a large creature. And
Especially, I mean, like you look at it, he's also got
the
welding
welding
jar,
jar.
right?
So Wei Teng unfortunately is in a bad spot.
Oh,
What he can come back is with a blocker and then a non 1 mana damage base removal to get rid of the master and then drop a blood moon to stop the Inkmoth. This is the only things that he can to
yeah.
stay in the game.
Yep.
Snap into draw 2 cards with the charm. Yeah,
With the
sure.
Mage's Charm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's
Is
nothing much
there
he
an
can.
end step?
Yeah, it's after he cast
Right.
the master.
Yeah. Oh, 2 lands. That's a 2 turn time walk,
Okay.
which actually is relevant. I mean, like if
Mm.
he's spending like 2 turns to just draw 2 lands, that will be pretty
Yeah.
bad.
And
Uh,
okay, he drew a thing in the eyes, so he can cast the thing in the eyes to
it is an
buy
unblocker, yeah.
some time. It is a blocker, but the Imorph is the one that's presenting the threat,
Mm.
the so called the totem clock. I mean 1, 2, 3. If he has another artifact, I think he wins the game straight up. If he has no removal with the cranium plating. So
Yeah,
that's
Wei Teng.
Olivia belief. 2 mana. What does he have? Come on. Yeah, he's
Is that
counting.
an unsummon?
2 mana. Yeah, sure. He can ignore all the 1 mana removal. Yeah, I think if I were him, I would go for it. There's nothing much that 2 mana represents. So this is a little attack. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5,
he's got
6.
4 mana, dude. He's got 4 mana.
It's little.
Yep. Scoopily doop.
Oh yeah, the only thing was what do you call it? Crypting command
Cryptid.
to either bounce or tap.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. So
Wow, that was painful.
sideboarding, Wei Teng will have a lot more removal. I think a braids are common. some form of just a breed. I think would be good enough. If he plays Shatterstorm, even better.
Whoa. Okay.
So, and Mendes, because of the chalice, I'm not sure if he plays typical sideboard cards of Affinity like Stubborn Denier or Spell Pierce. So
Nah,
Dispatch, I see Dispatch as well.
Dispatch is interesting.
Yeah, one mana.
Damping sphere might be something that he
Medium,
might want to
yeah, he
bring
might
in.
want to bring in, but it's pretty much medium. This is I mean, Wei Teng is
Oh,
not multicasting a lot of the time, so
yeah, it's like doing like three. Well, okay, so the
mm,
points where he is firing off, right? Like at that point of time, like usually the thing in the eyes is on the
yep.
battlefield, and that's why you know 1, 2, 3 spells, and then suddenly it flips.
Mm.
So Olivier, there's no way that Olivier is gonna prevent that from happening.
Yeah, correct. I mean, I don't think there's anything in Affinity there's a stifle effect.
Oh,
So
it's white. He's playing
a heavy
white.
white. I see Rest in Peace, Dispatch, Path to Exile. So he's pretty prepared for the Hogak
Yeah,
meta.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
he
yeah.
has designed his deck in such a way the main deck chalices and the multi white removals in the sideboard to get rid of the 0 mana 8/8. I think which is a fair point. If everyone's playing Hogak, you need to design your sideboard or main board in such a way you can combat the best deck in a format. So
Yeah, you're either. I mean,
mm,
like, we've always said it on the stream,
mm,
right? You either play the best deck, or
mm,
at a high level of competition like this, right? You either play the best deck or you
mm-hmm.
play something against the best deck, right? Because
Yes.
that's what people are going to be bringing.
Mm.
Although it would be really funny if like everybody is like tune all their decks to
Uh-huh.
like try to beat Hogak, and then nobody actually brings a Hogak deck.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like
That's true.
everybody's just facing off like, oh, you have graveyard hit.
Yeah, sure.
Guess what? I don't
Yeah,
play
the
graveyard stuff.
classic. You keep what main deck ley lines or something, and the guy just
It's like, oh,
Tron Expedition Mac go. You
it's
know,
like
like sure, bro. So, and even
nice.
Wei Teng is also tweaking his deck in such a way where he main deck the surgical extractions to also fight the
Yeah.
Hogak. So it was kind of unfortunate that he drew the surgical in this matchup where Olivier's chalice happened to be pretty good against Wei Teng. So
Mm.
it's just the flexible hits that you can, and sometimes it just blow out in your face like the surgical for Wei Teng. But I
Yeah.
think post board Wei Teng has a lot of ways to combat artifacts.
Yeah, he's
Mm.
got a lot more. I mean, like there is a lot more
Mm-hmm.
versatility in Wei Teng sideboard. But that's it. Olivier has changed what we
Mm.
usually see as like a
Yes,
blue red affinity
correct.
to a white red. Sorry, white blue
Blue, white,
affinity.
blue.
Or sorry, white red
Yeah,
affinity,
uh,
which is not very traditional
correct.
in a sense, but it still has, the fact that you're playing white in your sideboard
Yes.
means that you've got a lot of versatility as well.
And I see that he also brought in the damping sphere against this matchup, which I feel if you have
I
nothing much
don't-
to bring in, or you have a lot to take out rather than you bring it in. It's not an okay. I mean, it's not a great card against Blue Moon,
Yeah,
but probably stops the turn 3 flipping the thing in the eyes.
that's about it,
yeah,
right? That's
it.
about it.
And then for Wei Teng, if he is I mean, if he has a sideboard plan against the Urza decks, which is still around somewhere, then I am expecting Shatterstorms and a
Shatterstorm,
Break.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's in okay spot. I'm sure he has to design his deck in such a way that he has outs against Chalice since Eldrazi Tron is also popular.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, it's anyone's game, but I have to give it to Wei Teng minor points because of the amount of removal that he runs
Yeah.
versus Affinity, which is 0 1s and 0 2s. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
He's got a little bit more he's got a little bit more staying power, yeah.
Yes, correct.
Especially I mean if he runs something like Electromancer, that's
Uh,
like that beats
Is that Steadcaster?
Steadcaster,
Yes,
yeah, not
that's the
Electromancer.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the wreck against Affinity. I think that's a pretty decent card. I mean,
Oh, you
it's a
equip that?
removal, it's a blocker, and then you tap.
And then
Yes.
you tap to like go and kill off the Inkmoth Nexuses. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try,
So
bro.
yeah, Mendes looks like he's gonna drop his entire hand, or at least three cards.
Three
That's not
cards.
so bad.
That's okay. That's just very
Uh,
okay.
Dropping the Opal pretty early when he has no benefit. I'm not sure why would he do that. Maybe predicting that Wither might counter the Opal, but usually I would sandbag it, and just play
Yeah,
one shot.
exactly.
But it's okay. That land is not the other one, Glimmer Void, which is the worst land. So usually if your
Mm.
opponent can get rid of two artifacts, then you have to sack the land. Like that one. It ever happened to me.
Oh,
So I got Glimmer Void, and then the guy just like two removals for my artifact. And I'm like, oh.
it's like that's painful.
So turn 2 thing in the ice is where Waiton wants to be. He's on the play, and I see Vault Scourge and probably another Vault Scourge. I'm not sure if that's the other one. I mean, if you have threats, just limit it. Like there's no point sandbagging anyway because of the thing in the ice. He's gonna
Yeah,
reset your
it's
board.
gonna. Yeah, it's. I don't think Wei Teng here runs
Ooh.
Manamorphose,
No, it
so
doesn't.
there's not going to be a flip on
Thing in
this
the
turn
ice.
because this is not the bird deck,
Yes, correct.
the Phoenix deck.
Oh, all these glare from foils.
Yeah, man. Okay, I gotta
It
adjust the
looks like
lights a
a
little bit.
It looks like a master of Ethereum. They were counting the number of
Mm,
artifacts
mm,
they
mm,
have,
mm.
and Wei Teng has Anger of the Gods, which is pretty decent in this deck. But he has no way to get rid of the.
Can it?
Actually,
One, two, three. Yeah, he
he
can get
can
rid of the
anger.
master. Oh my goodness! If he angers, oh, but he doesn't have a second red source.
Yeah, so he has the but he has a bolt in hand, so he's still okay.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
can answer the Vault Scourge if Cranium Plating is around. But I see Dispatch. Is it Dispatch? I mean, if it's Dispatch, you do it now. Or you want to, because the fear of waiting and then he has counter magic out. If you do it now, is pre-combat step. You force him to do something.
You
Uh,
force the action, right?
yes, correct. Usually that's how you try to force your cards through control decks. Ooh, I
All
mean
right. So
this.
second vault
I mean
scourge
the thing
and.
is not flipping, so it's fine.
Mm.
Let him do whatever he has. Or maybe before your end step, you dispatch the thing in the ice. It looks like a dispatch. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But Wei Teng does have bolt and
Oh yeah,
it is dispatch, right?
I think so.
I mean,
Think
just
so.
combat first, see how he blocks.
Yeah.
After all, okay, bolt.
All right.
Okay, fair enough.
Bolt.
And yeah, bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 damage. Yep.
Okay. Still a big life chunk, but I mean that thing
Oh,
in the ice is gonna flip
he's
probably
contemplating
next
to
turn.
cast Chalice this turn, I think. Yeah,
Chalice
you
on
like the
one.
Chalice or Dispatch first?
No,
Yeah, I mean
dispatch first. Yeah.
if you have Chalice and Dispatch, you just Dispatch. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just what do you call it? Path to Exile, but you just don't get to search the lands. Okay, Serum Visions. Okay, now Wei Teng can he needs to dig for the red source, so Serum Vision first. If he draws the red source, just anger, clear the board.
Can he? Will he clear the board? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
he
Yeah,
will
yeah.
clear
You
the
got
board.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yep.
So yep, hopefully that Serum Vision digs a red source. But you can see that he is under a bit of pressure that he's
Does
thinking, Is this the correct play at
does
this
he
point?
believe?
Yeah, he needs to believe. Can he
No,
survive the
that's not
next
a
turn?
red
Oh, okay,
source.
that's
That's
one. So
not
he
a
can
red
put one on
source.
top and pray that he survives this turn. Plating doesn't do it, so he's still fine. He's still in an okay spot.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. And he has that
He's got
charm to
yeah.
steal something. So it's one or less only. Oh, snap bolt. Yeah,
Snap
that's
ball.
decent.
Okay.
Or before the welding jar resolves, sure. Yeah, that's
Mm-mm-mm.
fair enough. Yeah. Before the welding jar resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 4 artifacts. Probably will cast the chalice now to make it a 5 artifact count.
Yeah, well, he needs to get rid of the Master of Ethereum now through
But
other means.
yeah, the anchor doesn't do it anymore.
Yep.
Probably a braid or Shatterstorm if he has. Yeah, now is a good spot for Chalice. I don't think Pack of Negation is coming in against you anyway. So
Mm.
yeah, that's 5 damage. One,
Wow.
yes,
That's
5.
a healthy life.
Then and now the problem with the red decks is quite difficult to get rid of a big creature in general.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Ashme's Charm. What is
It's
that?
not that.
Critical Command. Okay, yes, Critical Command. Can
Yeah,
buy a
so
few
you can
turns.
yeah.
Ravager, you definitely counter this. There is no way you're letting this resolve.
Yeah,
Come on, Waiton.
counter tap, counter bounce maybe.
Yeah,
Counter draw,
counter tap would be better. You buy him a turn and
counter
yeah,
bounce
yeah,
lah.
counter
Counter
bounce. I
bounce.
mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, now he has no clock and he can.
Excellent.
Then he has the Ashmish Charm to counter the master next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, he's in an okay spot. He's keeping it alive, beating him for 2.
So
Yeah, he's staying alive. Staying alive.
this is a tough match for Wei Teng, but I think it looks like he's starting to
Yes.
stabilize.
Is that Mana League? Yeah. I think nothing Olivia's playing is resolving, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, counter. Snap counter. I don't think you're gonna like send back that card. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mana
Mana
League.
League. Nice.
Then he
And
can
he's still
charm.
got he's still got
Charm, draw
charm.
2 cards. So what's that? Yeah, only top for sure. Let that thing resolve. There's something crazy going on.
Yeah, there's no
Mm.
threat from the Ornithopter, right? Like the
Yeah.
Ornithopter is only powerful with a cranial
Yes,
plating.
correct.
So
Plating will not resolve anyway, so
Yep.
ooh, Ingmoth, that
Yeah,
is a
Imhoff
problem.
Nexus is going to be an issue.
Yes. Yeah, the charm can't take lens, right? So yeah.
No, yeah. Oh no.
Okay, going down that's the okay. That's the poison, the Ingmoth Nexus. So
Yeah, but it's
he's
going to
not.
be so slow.
Yeah, it's
It's so
slow
slow.
and the plating might not resolve. So
Mm.
he's okay. Like
Yeah,
he's in a good spot. I mean, not great, but
still
enough
good, yeah.
time to close out the game with the snack custom mate. Just 5 more turns, you can do it, buddy. Come on. So, oh, what's that?
Oh,
Serum
Serum
Vision.
Visions sets up the. Oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
gets
yeah. He
countered.
remembers the
Hey,
foil
hey, hey.
chalice
Hey,
trigger.
hey,
Come on,
hey.
man.
Oh no, Wei Teng Xue has kept that Serum Visions just for
The thing in the
Thing
eyes.
the Eyes. Okay, so he decides to trade off
Mm.
the Ingmoth Nexus,
To
but now
yeah,
Olivier just doesn't have a clock. Like he doesn't have
yeah.
any threats
The
whatsoever.
damping
Damping
sphere.
Sphere
Yeah, I
here
will let
just
it
to.
resolve if I'm with Teng. Like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fine.
it's fine. I have enough mana to multicast anyway.
Yeah.
So and this would actually slow Mendes now more.
Multicast. Yeah, this will slow Olivia down a lot more. Multicast. Man, we were just watching TI this
Uh-huh.
morning.
So
Nobody plays. Nobody plays like double header over.
I don't think so. And
Is there another that looks like another sideboard card?
what is that? Dispatch? I don't know.
Uh,
Another angle. Ooh, bolts
Alright.
angle. Bolts
Bolt
two angle.
anger,
Yeah,
and
a
I
lot
think
of
that's a
things are
fault
not
bolt.
resolved
Yeah.
staying on the battlefield. So Wei Teng will eventually get a better late game. He would eventually draw his thing in the eyes, and
Mm.
he even has a cryptic command now.
Yeah.
So does Archmage have a draw mode? Yes, it does actually. It does have the draw two
Mm.
mode. So yes, hope that
Hey,
answers your question.
Lemming Messiah isn't Glenn here?
No, but Glenn isn't. Oh, there's another Glenn.
No, I thought I saw Glenn back having like a smoke.
Glenn Ang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Din Sum Boy, not this.
Oh, okay. Right. That's Dim Sum Boy. Right.
Ooh, definitely not resolving this. What do you call it? Frenzy. So yeah.
Oh, Johan. Hi, Johan.
Ooh, nice. Hi there. And yeah, if I'm Mendes, I probably won't want to go the next game. I don't see him winning this match at
No, but
all.
he doesn't know. I mean, like he doesn't know what Wei Teng has in hand,
Yeah, that's true.
and what he should be doing right now,
Mhm.
especially since he's got the damping sphere, right, is just
Mm.
to draw
Yeah.
cards, right, and then
Mm.
just fire off all the spells,
Mm-hmm.
all together.
Okay, there's the clock. That is the clock. I mean, Wei Teng is waiting for. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
there we go.
whatever your damping sphere, whatever. Ooh, even anger of the gods.
Anger is gonna pay one extra for the anger.
Yeah, doesn't matter. He paid for it, right? No, he
No,
didn't.
he hasn't paid for it.
Yeah, but I don't
Go and
think.
let him know.
Yeah, he has to pay one for damping sphere. So well, Mick resolves the issue because it might matter in Sway that he's holding 2 mana up. It might be an abrade. It might be another mana leak. So it's one of the things that we need to keep up for. And yep, okay, he remembers now. The thing is, if I'm in this, to be honest, I'll probably scope up the game because I mean time is a factor. That's one, and I mean, would you want to sit and go through the motion of this horror being awakened pretty soon?
Just beat you in the face for like 14 points of
Hey,
what,
Keep
7
Litty,
points of 10.
how's it going? It's pretty good so far here. I'm liking my. It's not a Hogak first round, so I get to talk more.
Well, the game doesn't end in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, so okay, two things in the eyes. I mean, come on, Mendes. It takes a lot of willpower to continue with this game. Wei Teng can just unload his hand. Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, you can go Snapcaster,
snap and just try snap. Okay, he
Snap
doesn't
Bolt.
have enough mana for charm. Snaps. Okay, he can just pass the turn. Doesn't matter.
Snap Bolt.
Is that blink more for it? That's an ink of the poison one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't believe Affinity runs Bling Morph.
They do actually.
All 4 copies?
Yes, four for
Okay.
each.
Alright. So yeah,
Oh,
but that is an Morph Nexus.
yeah. Oh, there's a lot of poison, but it doesn't matter. He has the thing in the eyes staying around, and but flame slash is a sorcery speed removal.
Snap Bolt.
He can't bolt because of the chalice.
All right.
Yeah,
No, but
so
I mean, like it takes down the counter on Thing the Ice
mm,
anyway, and then like you get like 2-1, which then you can do it all over again.
yep, probably do this to draw 2 cards. Yep, draw.
All right.
Oh, yeah, he can probably beat next turn. Cast the bolt in hand if he has, or just cast the op. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
Your duty now is try to flip thing in the eyes. Yep, there's a creature.
I think he could have just like run that out
Now yeah,
earlier.
he could have, but he's in a good spot, so it doesn't matter.
Mm.
He just wanted to wait for end step to bounce the land, so like give that land summoning sickness again, so to speak, so he can't
Right.
attack.
Then you can, yeah.
Okay, does he have 2 spell to deal 14 damage? I'm quite confident he has. Okay, snap. Oh, that's not a real
Snap
spell.
bolt. Snap
uh,
bolt, and then that should end the game, right? He's got no
yeah. I mean, does he
snap
have,
bolt for 10. That's it.
he
What?
needs to pay damping sphere. Come on.
Yeah, you need to pay for
Okay.
damping sphere,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or he has the bolt in hand, flame slash. But yeah, he can't cast the bolt if he has it.
Now he can't cast the bolt.
Yeah. Okay, now he can. Okay.
Okay.
Just better
It's my
lucky
Vista.
than good, huh? Draw the land. I mean, but he put himself in an unfavorable spot to cast the charm, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, really, I think he can just like attack with the thing in the eyes,
Yeah,
the awoken horror, and after just bolt, right?
yeah.
Like that's just 10 damage, full stop.
No, he can't bolt. Chalice.
Oh,
That's why.
yeah, damn it.
That's why he was
Okay,
churning
yeah.
through his
Right,
deck
right,
to
right.
get little with the 2 horrors. But
Okay,
it's
I
okay.
I would have like done that and then look like a fool. And
Then
just,
Olivia will be like,
no,
chalice.
chalice. I'm like, no, again, I forget.
Okay, the problem with Olivia's sideboard is the dispatcher's path and chalice. So he has to time his cards in a way where he doesn't get bamboozled by his own chalice. But
Mm.
he's on the play now, which matters. I don't see as champions both of the games. That is that one of the few cards where it can beat through blockers. Not thing in the eyes though, because it will just flip
Yeah, we'll just
the
bounce
the
the.
champion. But a turn 2 champion would be pretty good.
Yep.
Turn
Turn
2
two.
master, any big fat creatures that boat can't get rid of will be a pretty good turn to play.
Yeah.
So
Outbound Ravager would be great.
yes,
Turn one. I mean, like the perfect start right from Olivia is just
mm,
creature, and then turn to outbound Ravager, and after
yeah,
that,
just close
just
out
get
the
in.
game, and then Wei Teng. I still like his spot. But I didn't see a Braids or Shatterstorm earlier. I saw
Mm.
Flame Slash.
Flame Slash not that great against.
Yeah, Affinity, sorcery speed, but it does 4 damage. But once the master gets out of range, I think it's a problem for Wei Teng, and he doesn't have like a good board wipe, so to speak, because Olivia does have welding jar to protect his creatures. So this configuration of Blue Moon probably is combating Hogak. That's why we see less spot removals. We don't see the folk bolts and electrolytes and EZ static cutters, which is pretty good against Affinity. But I mean, I don't blame him. He's preparing against the best deck and not some random shiny Affinity. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah,
But I mean, like both players are playing
yes,
against
Hogak.
like what we were talking about just now, right? It's like, oh, you didn't bring a Hogak deck, damn it.
Yeah, but one thing I like about Olivia is his sleeves and his sweaters are on point.
On point.
And it's the same color.
Right.
So it's like, yes, I'm gonna yellow you guys out
Nice.
today. So
Yeah. I wonder if he changes his like coat, his
two
overcoat,
way
and after that,
sleeves.
like changes the
Ooh,
sleeves to the
that
overcoat
would
that
be
he's
an
wearing.
interesting question. Yes, we just realized it as well. So he's trying to win this tournament with
Yeah, in
style.
style. In
Yes,
style, man.
yeah. He has shiny. He has matching sleeves and top. So I think he has the style ones.
I can't remember what movie it was.
Mhm.
The general came to battle. The French general came to battle like full like regalia. And it's like if I'm going to die, I die in style.
And it does help that Olivia is French, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Of
okay,
course.
just 3 cards in the starting turn. Nothing crazy going on for
Yeah,
Olivia.
that's not a great start from
I see
Affinity,
why
but
he
he's
keep.
got
the
Yeah.
master and the
And
Gearpo at the
yep.
grid. So it is an
Is that
okay.
Gyarapu in the grid
Yeah, it
or
looks like it Gearpo at the grid.
no?
Oh,
That's
Frenzy.
Frenzy, Experimental Frenzy.
Ooh, 4
Man,
mana.
Experimental Frenzy in Affinity
Yeah,
is amazing.
it's crazy. It's just like draw cards for free and then go crazy and hopefully your opponent they can't answer it. Which Blue Moon can't get rid of enchantment. That I don't
Yeah.
think the blue red colors allows getting rid of enchantment besides bouncing it or countering it. So that's about it.
So there's another new card
Mm-hmm.
with which does roughly what Experimental Frenzy does, right? If the top card, I forget what's the
Okay. The
something portal, right?
is the M20 card.
Yep.
I know it is a standard card that if it's a colorless card, you can cast it. The difference between this and Frenzy that that card still you can play cards from your hand, so it is a
Yeah.
consideration to play that over Frenzy.
I would imagine like you want to play that over Frenzy because
Mm.
like that allows you almost to
Mystic
play your
Forge.
entire
Thank
hands.
you.
Mystic Forge, that's
Thank
the
you,
one.
Johan.
Yeah, let's bring that up.
Probably the only thing that stops me from buying, from getting it is that he can't find foil. I mean, his deck is entirely foil. And Mystic Forge.
Sweet.
Okay, Mystic Forge can't cast the colored spells.
You can't
Maybe
cast the color spells, but most of your deck, I mean, like is
colorless. Maybe
colorless. It's
the
artifact.
yeah, Geth Blast. His sideboard cards, particular, will be stuck on the top of the deck. Maybe I don't know.
Mm.
But I like Mystic Forge. I think it's interesting that you can even like tap it to control the top of your deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
The I think the main difference that Mystic Forge also can't play a land off the top of your deck,
Yeah. Okay.
but it gets rid of the top card of the deck, right?
Mm.
So you are able to manipulate the top card of your deck. Whereas Experimental Frenzy, you are drawing cards,
Mm.
and then you can't play cards from your hand unless you get rid of Experimental Frenzy.
That is
So
true. Yep. Maybe I'll probably have a chat with Mena and see like have you considered Mystic Forge or I won't be surprised if he just tells me that I can't find a fall version of it. Like, I really won't be
It's like,
surprised.
this is come on, man.
But Wei Teng hand looks pretty stacked. I add one bolt and one anger of the god, so he can get rid of the clowns on the board. But that's a
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Ravager. That will be pretty hard to get rid of.
One,
Mm.
two, three,
Yeah, he's
and even
count.
if he gets rid of it, like he's just going to dump it on
Mm.
the flying creature.
Yeah,
So
correct. I see the appeal in bolting now because Ravager is stepped out.
yeah,
He can't. I mean, he can't put it on the lens. So Wei Teng is considering trying to. Should I bolt? Yeah, which I think is an okay move. It sets up with the angle if he draws the red source. Because I don't see a red source in his hand. But
mm-hmm. All right, so gonna
mm,
sack the
to a
Ravager.
Vault Scourge, I think. Oh,
Yep.
these shinies! Come on. Okay. Yeah, he
They're
stepped
nice
out now.
cards,
Yeah,
man.
he can go crazy. Attack with the normal one. The normal ink morph. Oh, unless that's a format.
Oh wait a
Ooh.
minute,
Yes,
Experimental Frenzy
frenzy. Yeah,
here.
I like
Gonna
this.
hit the battlefield.
Since his opponent is stepped out and you shouldn't play around but force of negation because it's a horrible card against you anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
okay, Mendes has the late game covered now.
Yep.
Um
He's just gonna go like balls to the wall like
yes,
next
correct.
turn.
Even though he doesn't have the chalice, which I don't think chalice is good in this matchup anyway, but Wei Teng is stuck on red sources.
Yeah,
Yeah, it matters.
he would like to have like his Anger of the
Yes,
Gods to
online
fire off.
and I honestly I'm starting to not like Wei Teng. Oh, he does have the red sauce. Okay, good. Not
But then now it's
liking.
like double red. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right now it's double red, but he's not able to fire off the Anger of the Gods, which is what he
Mm.
should be playing right
And
now.
Anger of the Gods can't get rid of the lands because it's a
Yeah.
sorcery speed removal.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see Mendes is he's in a good spot. He can go to combat beat and then rebuild if Wei Teng gets rid of his creatures. So yeah, Wei Teng needs to really consider his options. This is not like blue white where he can opt into terminus, that kind of thing.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. So they just
All right,
counting
so
him.
gonna pump up his
He,
Blink Morph.
before the orb resolves. It doesn't matter. He still dies to bolt anyway. But
All right,
yeah.
that's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's 4 damage. Two damage. Yeah.
And it's probably the other card on top of Olivia's deck
It's a
is a
land.
land,
Yeah. That's the
which
only
is a little
reason.
bit unfortunate there.
Anger now. Anger will get rid of two creatures. But you will give Olivia free reign on
On the
the
Inkmoth
Imorph
Nexuses, yeah.
Nexus. Unless he has a critic command, I don't think he should like wait. I think just fire the anger first. You have two anger anyway, and
Mm.
hopefully the frenzy fizzles. I mean,
Yeah, exactly right. Because like there will come a point where okay, I can play like 3 4 cards,
mm-hmm,
but the 3 4 cards like don't exactly matter too much
correct.
in the whole scheme of things because they are like playing support cards
Mm-hmm,
where Wei Teng actually has Wei Teng has answers to some of these cards in the form of cryptic command.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so like we were mentioning, Springleaf Drum, not very much impact. Vault
Oh,
Scourge,
spell
whoa,
snare.
gets taken out by
Wow.
a spell snare. That is
Interesting.
interesting.
I mean, it's pretty good against Affinity in a sense where most of their bombs are 2 drop splitting and whatnot. But yeah, Olivia doesn't look like he's in a bad
Yeah,
spot. Anyway, I'm just gonna beat you, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, Wei Teng doesn't have outs for the lands. Oh, Jace. Probably. I mean,
brainstorm. Yeah.
I would either brainstorm or fate seal myself and try to close out the game either way.
Mm.
Um. Anyway, if Olivia attacks the Jace, it's like a one turn fog effect, so it's okay. But
Mm.
you maybe the
Four
brainstorm was
mana,
the
four
correct.
mana, brainstorm and fog.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I suppose that's fine.
yeah. That's an okay preposition. But Olivia, if he has a plating now, I mean, would you play around the second spell snare? I wouldn't just slam it there. Ooh, what is that? Ravager? Ooh,
Yep,
Ravager.
yep.
Ravager is the insurance
Ravager's power, yeah.
against anger of the gods again. So Wei Teng, he's like, okay, what do I do now? Come on, I only have 1 mana out. I don't deserve this. Come on. Okay, two
Oh, three
mana.
mana. There we go. Master of Ethereum. Yep.
This is bad. This is
And this is
really
yeah.
bad.
This is getting a
The
little
anger
bit
does
out of hand.
the anger doesn't get rid of both the Ravager and the Master. So,
And
but
he's got stuff to sack to the Ravager too, right? Like
yes,
he's got
correct.
his two Springleaf drums.
Correct.
Okay, I did say just now Springleaf drum kind of inconsequential.
And
Actually,
now
maybe
it's
it kind of makes
building
a
up.
difference.
But okay, what thing you can do is Jace bounce something and hopefully it's good enough. Jace bounce,
I would bounce the outbound,
yeah, either Akbound or the Master. Unless he has a bolt in hand, I will bounce
the
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 Master.
master.
Yep.
Well, it'll force the action, right? Like you try
Yeah.
to bounce the Jace,
Oh.
and then Olivier will be thinking, okay, so do I cash in the outbound Ravager
Mm-hmm.
right now? And if you bounce the outbound Ravager, he can't cast it again
Yes,
because he
correct.
has to sacrifice his
Yep.
experimental frenzy.
But he has opted to brainstorm because he drew the cryptic command.
Right. Okay. So cryptic command
It's a
here,
fog effect.
it's a fog effect, and it's sort of like removal, right?
Yeah.
Because you can bounce something, and then
Mm.
like literally get rid of it for the rest of the game
Yep.
because like Olivier is not going to be cracking
Ooh,
that
Blast Zone.
experimental frenzy anytime
Ooh.
soon. Ooh, Blast Zone on
Yes.
one
Blast
is
Zone.
quite
Yeah,
useful.
he can buy time. But he doesn't have a lot of time, does he? You need 3 mana to activate Blast Zone anyway. So
Mm-mm-mm.
what he can do is cryptic command, tap bounce or tap draw, buy some time and then Blast Zone hopefully gets it there. He needs Blast Zone for 3 for it to be good. To get your master.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary
Mm.
because you can just transfer all your counters onto an Inkmoth or Blinkmoth
Yes,
Nexus.
correct. And what yeah, I think Wei Teng can afford to wait. See what he does.
Let's see, yeah.
I mean, oh, you shouldn't animate first. You should declare combat first. So if he taps, after the tap, you can animate
Oh
and
no no.
attack. Oh
That's because
no.
like he wants to cast the other Mox Opal.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, now.
welding jar to try to protect the
Oh, this is bad. Like, would you want to counter this zero mana
the
spell with your 4
zero.
mana? I mean, but you have to. Like, now he has double ways to protect against anger of the gods. Even bolt doesn't work anymore.
Mm.
So, oh, Witeng, come on, man. If I were you, I wouldn't know what to do. To be honest, I'll probably like tap, draw, and hopefully I draw something good. But with welding jaw on the battlefield with frenzy,
I probably okay. So I would probably
where is this sting in the eyes when
tap
he needs?
tap bounce at this point.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
Is the welding jar still on the stack? I'm not sure. Witeng, come on.
No, I think welding jar has
It's
resolved.
resolved. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to. I mean, tapping is the first step. Okay. Tap. Oh, tap. All right. Yeah. And then
Oh, he
what's the
tap
other mode?
draw. He tap draw.
Okay.
And then now Olivia is just going
To animate the
to
other one.
animate the other one, swing in.
Ooh, Ravager. Does he believe that his opponent doesn't have book? Oh, he has welding jar, so it's okay. He
Yeah,
fox for
exactly.
another turn. He attacked the Jays. Oh no. Why?
Why
Okay.
did he attack the
Okay, I think
Jays? He
he's
can go
trying
for
to
the
prevent Wei Teng from digging to his outs. I don't know what outs he
But
has at
I
this
think
point now.
he could have killed, right? One,
Maybe
two,
he's just
three,
playing.
four,
Yeah,
five.
because he has Ingmoth. I mean, he has what do you call it? Welding jaw. I would have gone for the win there.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not sure. Maybe he's afraid of a bounce effect at 2 mana, but I'm not sure what bounce effect of 2 mana is available.
Oh, that's really cute. Like
Mm-hmm.
he casts Chalice or Void for 0,
I just to.
and the next card is an Ornithopter. It's like, yeah, okay, so I can't really
I mean, he's
cast
just
this
trying to
anymore.
churn through his deck, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have. Oh yeah, I mean it's sorcery speed. He can't play it instantly. Yeah, I can understand why. But all these things are adding up. It grows the master.
Yeah.
It
Oh
grows the
man, the
master.
master is like
Yeah,
huge, humongous.
I mean, Echoing Truth, yeah, it's a 2 CMC card, but I'm pretty sure that Witeng doesn't play it in his 75. I mean, it might be decent, I guess, Bounce or Hogak, I don't know, when he goes to combat, but he has Cryptic Command and Angers for that, so I think
Mm.
it's not sure whether he plays, but even as Spell
And the
Sky,
spell sky, yeah,
so
spell
the
sky is
Ingmoth
so
can
good.
just beat through.
Yep.
Like, I would go for the win next turn out.
I'll try. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I like
Mm.
to try it. I want to see whether my
Mm.
opponent has a second.
Yeah.
No, even if he does have a second, what do you call it? The
Removal. Yeah, I mean, he can just redirect to spell Sky. Maybe
mm,
what he needs to do is declare combat first and see what Wei Teng does.
yep.
Then, if he cryptic commands, then you
Then you
go for
can animate
the lens.
yep.
I'm sure Olivier's know this interaction. Because that's how I win control most of the time with Ingmoth. Is that you declare attackers with
Mm-hmm.
the board that you have, and then if they cryptic command, then okay, you attack with the land.
Yeah.
Unless Waiter wants to go super deep by tapping all and bounce land, but he has 3 involved, so it's not gonna work. So okay, yes, bold looks like a dead card. Oh, that's his graveyard. But I don't think Waiter has outs. The welding jar plus spell kite looks like it seals the deal with
Yeah.
Ravager and Master. Oh, this is pretty tough.
Master and Ravager already
Mm.
represent like such huge
Yeah,
threats.
and then if he clears this board somehow, something's gonna move through the Ravager, and yeah, he's not in a good spot. Okay, what he can do is pray that Cryptic Command does something good or decent. But I'm sure Olivia will declare combat first. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if he doesn't Cryptic Command, he just go attack with everything.
How many artifacts does he have on the
That's
battlefield? One, two,
mm,
three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 artifacts on the
yeah,
battlefield.
that's
Counting.
excluding if he animates his land. So
9, 10, 11, 12.
it is
So
little. If
it's,
he
yeah,
attack,
okay.
nothing is surviving
So
through.
Master of Ethereum, actually Master of Ethereum with the Outbound Ravager is practically
He can
lethal.
blast zone to get rid of the 1 drops, but then he will just sack to the Ravager, so it still doesn't work.
Not worth it, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna cryptic command now, I assume. So 4 mana up, cryptic command, tap draw, tap
I'm surprised
something.
he didn't leave behind like triple blue for the Archmage's Charm. I believe he has an Archmage's Charm in.
But he can't because of the cryptic command is also triple blue.
Mm.
So this color intensive deck, I don't know.
Wow, he passes the
Oh,
turn.
tap draw.
Oh,
You
okay, okay,
chose the
tap
tap
draw.
draw
Okay,
mode.
okay.
3 mana. You
Ah,
got spell kite. You got welding jar. Go for the win, buddy. Really go for the win.
yeah, Blood Moon here, just one turn a little too late.
I mean, would you bring in Blood Moon against Affinity? I wouldn't. I don't know.
I would, I would.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
get rid of the lands, right?
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
that's
lands are
true.
the most problematic part. Like you can get rid of
Mm.
all the creatures. You can, you've got removal 1 for 1, or you got even like board
Mhm.
wipes in the form of Anger of the Gods. But the lands, man, the lands are always coming to get ya.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and Olivia chose not to go for the win there, and he
Why?
decided to go for the long game. He has 2 masters,
He's
so
got like 2 welding jars now.
yeah, and the Emorph is attacking for 3 a turn now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he wants to go for the long game, but I wouldn't.
I would just like go all
Go
in,
all
man.
in.
Yeah.
There isn't a real potential blowout. Now you let him untap, he can snap cryptic command. So I don't know what Olivia is thinking. Maybe he's playing around like what Yuhan said, echoing truth. I'm not sure. I don't know. But echoing truth can't bounce lands anyway, so just go for
Can
it.
it?
He can't bounce lands.
Echoing through.
Yeah,
Non-land
non-land.
permanent?
Yeah, correct. I mean, if not, I can just play it and bounce a Tron land.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. If
Yeah.
Echoing Truth could like bounce a land permanent, that would be crazy.
So yeah, the welding jar shouldn't have resolved because he does have a chalice for 0.
Oh,
bo-
both players forgot the triggers.
yeah.
Well, this the penalty, right? Like for
Mm-hmm.
both players trying to maintain the board state. If both players forget, like
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that I should be doing as a judge. Like
I
even if
see.
I'm watching a game, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to be intervening.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
a trigger after all, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It is a mistrigger,
Mm-hmm.
so both
Uh,
players need to be watching.
But Olivia has to be one of the most patient Affinity players ever. Like he could have gone for the win 3 turns ago, but decided like I want to dance with this bullion deck. Come on, yeah. I feel Olivia is really being too conservative. Not that
Yes.
he is in a losing end. I don't think he can lose from this state, but he is allowing Wei Teng to
To try to get back into the
the
game, right?
game. So
And
I-
Wei Teng, I mean, like, I don't think there's any one draw in his deck that will like
yeah, he
just
needs a
blow
sequence
Olivia
of
down.
draws to make it work.
Yeah.
Cryptic command into something. I'm not even sure anymore because he is in pretty much a bad spot. 2 welding jars, 1 spell sky, 1 ravager, two masters. He has protection from any damage based removal. So Wei Teng, like nothing you do is gonna get rid of his creatures besides a bounce effect. So he's counting his lands. Nothing great. Yeah. Yeah, or maybe he can steal something. I'm not sure. You can't steal lands with the charm, so
No.
I
Yeah,
think I think
everything that Wei Teng has. I mean, like the only thing that I believe will get him out of this rut
Shatterstorm.
is either Shatterstorm. Even with Shatterstorm, like he's got like 2 welding jars,
No,
so
you
I
can't.
just
Shatterstorm you
sacrifice.
can't regenerate. You can't regenerate with
Okay,
Shatterstorm.
okay. Right.
So yeah, I mean if he plays Shatterstorm, like that's his only out.
That's
I feel, but yeah, that's an island. It's not an out. Come on, man. Olivia, go for the win,
Oh
please. You can
no.
do it. I believe in you. There is nothing he can do.
You feel like want to
Anger
shout from the
into snap
booth.
won't get rid of everything. No, he has welding jars and ravagers, and,
Yeah,
and he doesn't get rid of
unfortunately.
the lens anyway. So,
Yep.
there's nothing he can draw. I don't know.
Wait, Think the Ice
Shutterstorm,
lah. Think the
take the
Ice
eyes and
probably,
then
yeah,
churn through
Shatterstorm.
your spell.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't.
Shatterstorm and Think the Ice. That's probably the
Uh,
only two things that
they
he
can
can
do. I
he
see
can
two
do.
anger, one prismatic vista, and one cryptic. One cryptic. I
I
mean,
feel like just shouting from the booth. Olivia, just do it.
don't
Just
do
do
it.
it. Kill him.
Oh, he doesn't even have cryptic anymore. So yep, he is as good as dead. Come on, Olivia.
Oh, oh no, he
Blood
gave
Moon.
up the snap. Why did you
Oh, but he has Blood Moon.
did you snap
You're right. He
Blaster?
brought in Blood
Right,
Moon.
he brought okay. So
Yeah, but
Blood
how do you
Moon,
get rid with two giant?
yeah, there's
The
like
masters.
the masters now are like
Yeah, but that's
okay,
the problem. Olivia gave Wei Teng the opportunity to draw the Blood Moon.
right.
So I mean, he could have been over 3 turns back, but doesn't matter. Blood Moon shuts the thing, but now he has to deal with. I don't even want to count the power and toughness of this Master Arterium.
It,
So just beat. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with beating.
yeah.
Declare combat. You see now, Wei Teng might get back in the game
Mm,
if he plays a board wipe, which a Shatterstorm effect. Now the lands are being shut, and he can only win through the creatures on board. So I mean, I don't know whether Wei Teng has enough time to close out the game. We are at 3 minutes and counting. So,
and
but
actually even less because I think we started
we are at
a
2
little
minutes
bit
right
later.
now. So Olivia has put himself in a spot where he could have won, but now he puts himself either a loss or a draw. So
Yeah,
not
this is
sure
problematic.
why he would have not gone for the win 2 turns ago. But let's see. Maybe he has his reason. He has. I mean, to foil your deck, you must have done a lot. Must have a lot of reps with the deck to know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I'm
okay.
gonna steal your
Steal your
0-2.
blockers. Okay,
He
yeah.
could sacrifice. I mean, like he can sacrifice it.
To the
Come on.
Ravager.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, he
Ravager.
knows, right? I
You
mean,
know, the Ravager is gone.
no, he's still on the battlefield. I don't.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
it's
beside the master.
yeah.
Bro, you do know that you can sack it in response. Come on, tell me you know. Come on, please. Please tell me you know. Oh, why?
Looks
He
like
is
he's
stepping
gonna
for 4 mana. What?
he's gonna sack the experimental frenzy.
To counter?
Maybe.
But he has no blue mana, right?
No, he's got red mana. He's got red mana. Now all he has is red mana.
Okay. Okay, tap. Springleaf Drum. I don't know.
What?
Stamina. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. He could have sacked and still win, but I'm
Yeah,
confused
okay.
either way. So,
Yeah.
a win is a win still. A few questionable plays, but
Yeah, I think Olivia just being very conservative,
Yes,
right? Like
correct.
that's not it's good. I mean, like it's good practice, but I think you don't give your opponent the extra draw.
Correct.
You know, for for them to potentially get out of the game.
Yep.
Had he not have the answers in his hand, I think that would have like slipped away from Olivier.
That is true.
All right, we are going for a short break and we'll be back with round two, so don't go away. Remember, join us on the streams Wednesdays, 8 p.m. at Singapore time, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. If you're watching from YouTube, join us then, and including next week and next week as well,
Mm-hmm.
Sundays, from 1 p.m. onwards. Next week,
It's
we'll be
our
having,
SQ.
yeah, seasonal
Yes.
qualifier. Are you playing the SQ?
No, I won't be playing
Oh,
SQ.
okay. Right, you are away.
Yes, I will
Yeah.
be away. Unfortunately, I can't play no cards, so I'm a bit upset. But
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So we'll be back. So don't go away. See you guys.
see ya.